What's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Apple Ricky says, yo, Frank. Twisted Han says, hey, bro. Dominic St. Clair says, hey. Twisted Han says, I just posted a new animatronic concept. By the way, I got a new Halloween animatronic and a new puppy today. Today is really great. Awesome. Glad to hear, man. Glad to hear. Hope you enjoy your new puppy, man. Caleb says, what up, Frank? My homie. What's up, Caleb? How you doing? How you doing? Twisted Han says, how are you doing today? I'm kind of sick still, man. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm kind of sick still. I'm kind of sick still. Caleb says, how are you how was your Easter, Frank? Easter was fun, man. Easter was fun. I spent it with family. It was cool. Apple Ricky says, how you doing? I'm still kind of sick, Apple Ricky. I'm still kind of sick. So we only got an hour today because I can't talk for long because I'm kind of sick. Twisted Han says, my day's been good. Awesome. Glad to hear, bro. Hell yeah. Keep it good, bro. Let's all stay positive and stuff. Hell yeah, let's keep it good, man. Let's keep it good. Hell yeah, let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Come on. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up because I kind of got a short stream today because I'm kind of sick still. I'm really, really sick still, which sucks, dude, which really, really sucks. Especially when I go play with my band. Dominic St. Clair says, so, do you want to meet up later this month since you're sick? Yeah, when is good for you, bro? When is good for you, Dominic? When is good for you, man? Like, I could probably, why do you want to meet up tomorrow or what? When do you want to meet up, Dominic? When do you want to meet up? When do you want to meet up, bro? Let me know. Like, what day's good for you? Like, I'm sick, but I'm not like that sick, bro. I just got like a sore throat, you know? I just got like a sore throat, but it's up to you, bro, because I don't want to get you sick either, you know? So if you want to meet up a little later down in the month, then that's good too, you know? But yeah, bro, we gotta get to start. We gotta start talking about this movie already. We gotta start talking about this movie already, Dominic. Yeah, so Dominic, yeah, bro, if you want, maybe we can meet up maybe next week, next Saturday or something. I should be good by then, dude. I should be good by then. We could probably meet up next Saturday, man. Let me know in the chat, Dominic. When is it? Is next Saturday good for you or what? Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Come on. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. What has everyone been watching lately? I want to fix this up. Dominic says, yes, next Saturday sounds good. Okay, cool then. Next Saturday. We'll meet up next Saturday then, bro. We'll meet up next Saturday. We'll meet up. Damn, 7 minutes past in this? That's crazy. We'll meet up next Saturday, bro. No worries. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, everyone. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 13. Let's get it up to 13. What is everyone up to today? What did everyone do today? Did y'all go to school? Is anyone on spring break? What's going down? Apareki says, I've been writing my remake of The Lost Boys. That's awesome. That's awesome, Apareki. Are you on spring break, Apareki? Are you on spring break? Let me know in the chat. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Whoever's new here, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. Today's Slasher Fridays, episode 3. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Smash the thumbs up right there. If you're a horror fan, Apple Ricky says, nah, it ended. Oh, okay, cool. It ended already? Yeah, because some people actually some people are barely going on spring break, you know? And then some people are going back, so it's kind of confusing to me. It's kind of confusing to me. It is kind of confusing to me. Hey, guys, I think, hey, give me a second, guys. Oh, hold on. Caleb says, Body Cam 2026 movie is good. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. I kind of want to go see Faces of Death tomorrow. I kind of want to go see the new Faces of Death movie tomorrow. I kind of want to go see the new Faces of Death movie tomorrow. Has anyone seen it yet? Has anyone seen the new Faces of Death? Is it good? Tell me something without spoiling it if any of you have seen it. Aporegi says, I'm wanting Doris Montgomery to play David and Tanner Buchanan to play Michael. That's cool. That sounds cool, Aporegi, and your Lost Boys fan film. That'll be awesome. Dominic St. Clair says, for the role of Maureen Prescott, did he find your actress? Nah, bro. Not yet. Didn't you tell me that you had found someone that was interested? Dominic, didn't you tell me that you had found someone that was interested? Who is that? Are they still interested? I already asked another friend too, you know, but we need like we need like an older woman, you know? We need like an older woman. Most of my friends know younger girls, you know, like in their 20s and early 30s, you know? Caleb says Shelby Oaks and Dream Eater are good movies. I gotta watch them. Man. I gotta watch them. Hey, but hey, yeah, Dominic, didn't you say that? Cloudnum says, "Bruv, soup. What's up, Cloudnum? How you doing? How you doing, Cloudnum? Glad to see you here on another episode of Slasher Fridays. Today's episode 3, bro. Please smash the thumbs up. Cloudnum, get us up to 14, bro. Please get us up to 14, Cloudnum, so more people could join us here. Dominic Sinclair says, I showed her your Instagram. Yes, okay. Well, I mean, she didn't hit me up, so I'm assuming she's probably not interested. So we got to continue looking, you know. I guess we got to continue looking. Aporeki says, you'll never grow old, Michael, and you'll never die. Huh? That's a great line, right? That's a great line because they're vampires. So obviously, they don't grow old or die. They stay at the age they, I guess, become vampires at or whatever. But yeah, what's up, Clown Dom? Like I said, bro, please smash the thumbs up right there, man. Please get us up to 14, bro. Please. Hey guys, give me a second. I'm gonna go leave the link to my Instagram. I'll be back. Guys. Back, guys. We are back. Uh, Caleb says Compulsion 2024 movie is good. Awesome. Caleb says the Easter Bunny is really a demon. Yeah, I heard about that. Hey, be quiet. Yeah, I heard about that. That Easter is kind of pagan as well. Cloudnum says Michael doesn't grow old and die. He waits till Blumhouse takes the rights and dies from an old lady's fridge. That's pretty funny. How Laurie pinned Michael down with the fridge and she literally crucified him with the knives on the island thing in the kitchen island thingy, whatever. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny, man. That was pretty funny. What Blumhouse did, bro. Those guys, damn. I wish they would have just kept the original storyline that they were going for, because supposedly the Blumhouse trilogy was supposed to take place the same night. 2018. All 3 movies were supposed to take place simultaneously the same night. Halloween 2018. Remember there was that deleted scene when Laurie's leaving the hospital with a knife on her hand, but they deleted it because they wanted to make it. Well, I don't know if they did that. I gotta read again why they deleted the scene. Oh yeah, because of didn't the whole story change because of COVID and stuff like that? So yeah, it makes sense. So they deleted the scene with Laurie walking out of the hospital with the knife to go find Michael. I thought it would have been cooler if the movie would have taken place the whole 2018, Halloween 2018, the whole night. Aporegi says, I didn't invite you to this time. I didn't invite you this time, Max. Caleb says, in hell, everybody loves popcorn, huh? What makes you say that? Aporeki says, I'm using my cover of Cry Little Sister for the movie. Awesome. Awesome, Aporeki. Use it. Who cares? Clomdom says, Michael should have died at the end of Kills and ends, beginning with Corey encountering him just before he dies. That would have been cool, right? I think that would have been cool, too. Yeah, Corey encountering him and Michael's old body just, finally dies away, giving room for a new, fresher, younger body, Corey's, yeah. That would have been cool. That would have been cool as well, bro. But they did their thing, bro. We don't own Halloween here, But all we can do is just make our own. I'm pretty sure you guys will like my ends fan film than the actual movie more. Hopefully. We do not disrespect Michael in any horrible way in my Halloween ends fan film, bro. We make Michael like the bully in that movie, literally. Cosplayzano says, what's up, Frank? How's your Friday? What's up, Cosplayzano? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Slasher Fridays here on the channel, bro. My Friday's going good so far, bro. I'm still kind of sick, which sucks. My throat is really sore, and my nose is stuffy. But whatever. Yeah, but man, how you doing today, Cosplay? Glad to see you here, bro. Cosplay, please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, man. Please get us up to 14. Cosplay, please. Please get us up to 14 so more people could join us here. Cosplay, please. And let us know how your Friday is going. Clownum says, but no, an old lady needs to beat up the big bad man. Yeah, that's funny, bro. Yeah, well, I mean, you know Blumhouse, bro. You know Blumhouse. Man. That's why I said in my Halloween Ends fan film, Michael's literally the bully in that movie, Michael's literally a badass, a killer. So we're not disrespecting Michael in any way in our Halloween Ends fan film, like they did in the actual movie. Aporekis says, I'm watching Matthew Lillard. I'm watching Matthew Lillard to play Max. Wait, I'm watching? Or what do you mean by I'm watching? Or you're hoping Matthew Lillard to play Max? You're wait, or yeah, I guess that's what you mean, right, Apple Ricky? I'm hoping Matthew Lillard plays Max. That would be cool if that's what you mean. Because I think you have a typing error. I'm waiting Matthew Lillard. I'm warning. Oh, okay, okay, I'm warning. Okay, cool. Caleb says Michael Myers was supposed to be hardcore. He wasn't in ends. That sucks. He was a, he was in ends a little bit. He was in ends a little bit. He was in it. I mean, he was in Halloween ends more than he was in the original movie, bro. You gotta remember that. Michael Myers was actually had more runtime in ends than he did in the original '78 movie. The original '78 movie is basically just Laurie and Annie and them walking around until the nighttime when Michael actually starts like killing them and stuff. But before that, Michael's just like in the background. Aporeki says, I'm wanting. Okay, yeah, I got you. I got you. Yeah, I understood it. Twisted Han says, we have a gate between the living room and kitchen. So my babysitter can't get in the kitchen, and it's her dogs too. But since we got a new puppy, he can easily slip through the gate bars and get in. Awesome. Awesome. Just watch how your doggy doesn't get out, bro. Just watch how your doggy doesn't wander out, man. Cloudnum says, should I give up on masks because the H40 I got ripped off with, or keep trying to find it first run? Bro, just keep trying to find it first run, bro. Keep collecting, man. Collecting is fun, Cloudnum. I don't know why you're having such trouble with collecting, bro. Collecting is fun for me, bro. Look at my masks all right there and stuff. Collecting is fun for me, bro. You should keep collecting, Cloudnum. Dominic St. Clair says, also, let me know when you need to shoot my final scenes for Halloween fan film. Yes. Yes, we're going to be shooting the opening scene soon, bro. We're going to be shooting it in hopefully the next 2 weeks. We're going to be shooting it in the next 2 weeks, all right? So hopefully next Saturday when we meet up, we could talk about it. Next Saturday when we meet up, I'm hoping the following weekend we could shoot that already. Cloudnut says H2 is better than H1 in my opinion. H1 sets up human weak Myers for Blumhouse too much. Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I love '78. It's my favorite original film in the series, but I love Halloween 2 as well. Michael is way darker and scarier in Halloween 2, bro. The mask looks better, I think, too. I think the mask looks way better in Halloween 2 as well because it's more dirty. Michael looks more evil. So yeah, I get what you're saying, bro. H2 is badass. The mask looks way better too, honestly. Cosplay Zano says, Frank, I'm thinking about making it no, wait up. Oh, I'm thinking of making a wait up. A role play. I'm thinking, Frank. I'm thinking of making a what RP role play for Halloween game, where I'll have lobbies meet up at the Myers house and pretend that we have a webcam series just like Halloween Resurrection and try to live. That's cool, bro. Would that be in the game? Would that be in the game? We could all meet up in the game and do that. That would be cool, bro. Hell yeah. We could all meet up in the game right there, literally trying to recreate Halloween Resurrection. Hell yeah, I'm down, dude. Is the game gonna be multiplayer like that? Caleb says, nice shirt you're wearing. Thanks, man. Michael, Jason, and Freddy, the original three. We also need Leatherface too as well. The original four, actually. Aporeki says, this is my cast. I'm wanting to play the Lost Boys, Dars Montgomery, Freddie Carter, Evan Peters, and Jackson Robert Scott. Awesome. That sounds like a great cast, Apple. A real star-studded cast. Castellano says, but no one can leave the house. Just like Resurrection, it'll be fun to do, in my opinion. Yeah, that would be cool, bro. I'd be down. We just gotta wait a few more months till the game drops, though. We still gotta get through the spring, the summer, and then bam, fall. Aporeki says, I would have picked Jenna Ortega to play Star because she looks good actress and she looks a lot like Star. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. Good choice, Alporeki. Castellano says Halloween 2 music sounds more sinister. Yes, it does. Because they used more, what is it? They used, what is it? What did they used like the organ thing. I think instead of the synthesizers that they used in Halloween '78, they used more of those organ things or whatever it's called. That's why the music sounded way crazier. Dominic St. Clair says, cool. Castellano says, yeah, we should all meet up in the game and do a resurrection role play. Yeah, it's multiplayer, Frank. Awesome. Yeah, I can't wait to get the game. Hell yeah. Clownum says, do you know if your costume shop that had a first run Office Francis head also had a first run Dead Eye appliance on the mask as well? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I would have to check, bro, but they have some 2018 masks there. They have some TOTS 2018 masks there. I would have to see them. I would have to see them and check the production dates on them. That store in Hollywood that I go to, Hollywood Toys and Costumes. Yeah, they had that severed Officer Francis had first run, bro, from like 2018 or whatever when that first came out, 2019, whatever. So yeah, that would be cool though. I would have to check the masks. I don't know about the eye appliance, but they do have 2018 masks. I would have to check the tags on them to see what year they're from. That would be cool. Cosmixano says the most Halloween film that had a Halloween festival to me. Wait. The most Halloween film that had a Halloween festival feel to me are 5 and 6. Halloween 5, yeah. Halloween 4 as well. Halloween 4 as well. It didn't have a Halloween festival, but it definitely had the Halloween atmosphere with the little kids running around during the evening, when Halloween's just starting up before Jamie goes trick or treating. So I think Halloween 4, 5, and 6 did the Halloween atmosphere and the holiday feeling the best in the movies. Halloween '78, uh, you couldn't even really tell it was Halloween day. Only if you see the shots where the little kids are trick or treating during the day. But in Halloween '78, there's no decorations in the houses. Like the most you have is Lori with that pumpkin. But there's like really no decorations in the houses. Everything just looks normal. It's only Lori with the pumpkin. Same thing with Halloween 2. Really no decorations anywhere. Only in the hospital, barely too though as well. You only see the decorations mainly like in the nurse check-in office, and that little kid goes in after he bit that razor blade apple or whatever. But yeah, Halloween 4, 5, and 6 and in my opinion, did the whole and Rob Zombie's actually. Rob Zombie's Halloween actually had a lot of decorations as well, and they kind of did the trick or treating thing kind of okay. Like you didn't really see a lot of trick or treaters in the movie, but they did have a lot of decorations in that movie as well. Caleb says all 7 seasons of Tales from the Crypt is coming on Shudder uncensored. Awesome, bro. Awesome. I haven't seen Tales from the Crypt in since the '90s, bro. Probably. Alporeki says I would have to watch it. Alporeki says I would have some legends in the movie like Matthew Lillard to play Max and Linda Blair to play Lucy, Michael, and Sam's mom. That would be awesome. That would be an awesome star-studded cast. Apple. Cloudnose says, can you check for me? The tag should only say Halloween and look inside for a mold number. It has a mold number? Cloudnose says, if you find a first run, I'll pay handsomely for it. All right, I'll go check. I'll go check it out, bro. I'll go check it out. I might be going there this weekend. So I'll let you know, bro. Yeah, I might be going there this weekend, so I'll let you know, bro. I'll let you know, Cloud Numb. I'll let you know. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there, guys. Come on. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up right there. Let's get it up to 15. Some more people could join us here, guys. Let's get it up to 15. Anyone who hasn't smashed the thumbs up, let's get it up to 15. So we can continue doing Slasher Fridays. Let's get it up to 15, guys. Let's get it up to 15. Let's get it up to 15. Smash the thumbs up, everybody. Apple says, there's going to be another surprise in the Lost Boys remake. Awesome, Apple. Awesome. Cosplay says, what's a scene from a horror movie that shook you? A scene from a horror movie that shook me was when I first saw the first Leprechaun movie. That scene when the cop is running from him. Remember when the cop is hiding in like the woods or whatever, and he thinks he's like safe, and next Leprechaun just like falls from the tree and breaks his neck. That's probably like the only time I was ever scared of a horror movie scene was that scene in Leprechaun. In Leprechaun 1993, I think 90 or I forgot, is it 93? Yeah, I think it is 93. Leprechaun 93. Yeah, with Jennifer Aniston, the first one. Yeah, when the cop, the freaking cop that's like making fun of him and stuff, and then he chases him down into the woods, and then he like first he like scratches up his face with this shoe buckle, and then the cop runs, and he's like hiding from him, and then he like sits down, he's all exhausted and stuff, and then next thing you know, Leprechaun falls from the tree on his shoulders and breaks his neck. That's the only time I was ever kind of like disturbed or traumatized by a horror movie. Until my dad, like the next day, told me, "Ah, don't even be scared of that. That's all fake. You know, that's just actors. That's just actors pretending. You know." And that's when I slowly my love for film started to grow. Once my dad started telling me that all that stuff is actors and it's all acted, it's fake blood, it's costumes. You know. So yeah, that's the only scene that ever really shook me, honestly. Clown says, thanks, bro. If you send me photos, we'll make it easier for me to identify it. We'll do, bro. We'll do, man. We'll do. I'll see if I can take pictures of it. Casezano says, did you see my message about Laurie Strode? Let me see. Where is it? Caleb says, if I make it into the horror movie business, I hope I get a great amount of money, provide great special effects and other good stuff. Awesome, bro. Awesome, Caleb. I would definitely hire you, bro. I would definitely hire you. Cosby's honest today. You see my message about Laurie Strode. Let me see if I missed it. Oh, yeah. Okay, here it is. I found it. Casezano says, did you know Laurie Strode was originally going to be in Halloween 4 and 5 with her daughter, but Jamie Lee Curtis wanted more money? It would have been so much different. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I heard about that. Also heard that there. Also heard that John Carpenter did want to be involved in Halloween 4 at one point. Listen up, hey Cosplaysano, listen up. I heard that supposedly John Carpenter was gonna be involved in Halloween 4 at one point, and that he even wrote his own like script or draft of the film, and that supposedly it took place in this movie was gonna be super 80s, you know? This movie was gonna be super 80s, that it was gonna take place in New York City, and Laurie was gonna be, I guess, like some 80s boss babe, you know? And she was gonna be living in a high rise, and Michael Myers was gonna track her down in New York, and he was gonna start going after her on Halloween. But Michael wasn't even gonna be wearing his jumpsuit, bro. Michael was gonna be wearing like a leather jacket and like leather pants. They were gonna 80s out the hell out of Michael Myers, because I guess at the time, I guess they felt the jumpsuit and mask was just like a random thing he chose that night. He escaped, so it wasn't really something he had planned. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing in John Carpenter's original Halloween 4 idea, he wanted to stay true to the idea that the jumpsuit and mask wasn't really something that Michael sought after. That it was just something that was there at the moment, and he like just used it just for convenience. You know? So yeah, I heard supposedly Michael wasn't even gonna have the jumpsuit, or probably I think the mask. Yeah, I think he was gonna have the mask, but not the jumpsuit. I heard he was gonna have a leather jacket and leather pants. That would have been crazy, right? That would have been crazy. It was gonna be super 80s. Like I'm like in my head, I almost picture like this 80s like hair metal Halloween movie, you know, with like Laurie Strode with this poofed out 80s ass hair, like bright 80s clothes, you know, maybe like some like 80s hair metal leather studs or something. Maybe her at nightclubs and stuff, disco or like gothic clubs. Michael Myers, you know, like super 80s with the leather jacket and leather pants and possibly boots and gloves. Yeah, dude, that was gonna be crazy. That's what crazy. I picture like some really like cheesy, low budget 80s like slasher film, you know? But yeah, yeah. Cosplaysano says that leprechaun scene was wild. Yeah, bro, it was, right? It was. That's the only scene that I was ever traumatized as a child by when I was a kid. And I remember when I was watching that movie, I was watching that movie at my aunt's house. At my aunt's house. She had daughters in the 90s that were like teenagers, you know? So we would have movie nights every I don't know every other day, like I think every Friday or Saturday or something like that. Like this was a 90s thing back then, you know, like in your neighborhood, like your neighbors or different people would rent movies, and they would invite all their other neighbors over to watch, you know, in the nighttime or in the evening, you know. So that was a thing back then in the 90s, a movie night at someone's house, you know, and it happened to be at my aunt's house that night. We were watching Leprechaun. It was probably like 1995 95 or something, 96 around that time, you know. And yeah, bro, that scene traumatized me, bro. It traumatized me. That's the only time I was ever like freaked out by a horror movie like that. But yeah, that leprechaun scene was wild. A scene that shook me was when Candyman calls Helen in the parking lot, but you don't see him right away. That's when he said it was bone chilling. Yeah, yeah, he's like in the shadows, right? He's like in the shadows, and then she's all looking around and stuff. I haven't seen the original Candyman in a while, but yeah, I remember. I remember that scene. Cloudnow says that would have been H2O on steroids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cloudnow, did you hear what I said? Cloudnow, did you hear what I said about John Carpenter's original Halloween 4 idea? Laurie Strode living in a high rise in New York, super 80s Michael Myers with a leather jacket, leather pants, and stuff. You know that? Damn, bro, that would have been like. I picture almost like I don't know, like what do I picture when I think of John Carpenter's 80s ass version of Halloween 4? I picture like dude, like Terminator, like the first Terminator movie. Hey, Cloud now. Basically, like I picture like the first Terminator movie with John Carpenter's original Halloween 4 idea. I picture Laurie kind of looking like Sarah Connor a bit with that poofy, curly 80s hair, you know, bright 80s clothes. Maybe she has a roommate who's like kind of gothic or more rock and rolly, you know. Really grimy New York 80s New York streets, you know, with fog and like alleys and stuff like that, neon lights around the bar area, the red light district and stuff like that, or the theaters, the marquees. That's what I picture, like a super 80s ass freaking slasher movie. Caleb says, how about making a horror movie that takes place in the Dark Ages? That would be cool. That is original. That's original. That's original. That's original. That's like Wuthering Heights, like the new Wuthering or Withering, whatever it's called, like the new Wuthering or Withering Heights movie. What I would have done, I would have turned it into a horror flick. I would have turned Withering Heights into a horror flick, bro. I would have turned it into a horror flick. You know how they're like how like Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi are like cheating in the movie and stuff. I would have either made the husband who's getting cheated on the killer, or I would have made Jacob Elordi probably the killer to kill the husband or something. You know, I would have turned that's almost kind of close to that, to the Dark Ages, a little bit like more down the line though than the Dark Ages still. But yeah, I get what you're saying though. I get what you're saying. Castellano says an 80s Michael Myers would have been something to see. I feel low key it could have worked. Maybe, bro, maybe. Who knows, though? Because we already got an 80s Michael Myers, you know? And Halloween 4 and 5. I don't consider Halloween 2 80s Michael Myers because Halloween 2, it's still the same night as Halloween 1. It's still 1978 in Halloween 2. The movie just happened to come out in 1981. But the story takes place in real time. It takes place in 78 still. So I don't consider Halloween 2 Michael Myers an 80s Michael Myers look yet. That's still 78 Michael. I consider Halloween 4 and 5, that's 80s Michael Myers. You know, that's what Michael Myers looks like in the 80s, what Halloween 4 and 5 was. Not Halloween 2. Halloween 2 was still low-key Halloween 1 Michael, you know, pretty much. Uh, but yeah, bro, that would have, like I'm telling you, that would have been crazy. Cosplay Zano says, Biker Myers. Yeah, yeah, basically. Biker Myers. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's what it basically would have been, like Biker Myers. Cosizano says, anyone saw Hannibal Lecter? Yes, I seen that movie. I seen that movie, Hannibal Lecter, Hannibal. I think it was a sequel to Silence of the Lambs, right? Because Silence of the Lambs came out first, and then I think the movie Hannibal came out later on. Like I don't know, maybe like I think 2000 or 2001 or something like that. And then there was like a few more Hannibal movies later on as well. But I only like the first one the most, and Silence of the Lambs. Klomnov says, I think if they make new Halloween films, they'll just keep getting worse. Well, yeah, if they don't have good writers, bro, I have like a perfect story in my mind to reboot the series, bro. I have the perfect story in my mind to reboot the series, but I don't think anyone will ever hear it. I don't think anyone will ever hear it. I have a way to connect Laurie. I have a way to connect what is it? Jamie Lloyd to John Tate and have them still be related. You know what I mean? I have a way to still bring back Tommy Doyle, um, and Stephen Lloyd as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, dude. I have a way to do it, but I don't think anyone will ever hear it, bro. Honestly, don't think anyone will ever hear it. But I have a way to connect. Mainly, what is it? Jamie Lloyd and John Tate. Bring them back into the limelight together. You know, I have a perfect way to reboot Halloween, but probably no one will ever hear that. Cloudnom says it would have been the horrible H4 mask, but with a leather jacket and beefed up shoulder pads would have been worse and more noticeable. Yeah, right. I actually prefer the look to Halloween 4 than what that leather Michael would have looked like, bro. Honestly, Aporeki says in one scene Michael calls Sam a dumbass. Sam, which Sam? Dr. Sam Loomis or Sam, that little guy from Trick or Treat? Cosplayzano says you gotta see Cat's Eye if you haven't. It's underrated. I'll check it out. I'll try my best to check it out when I can. Cosplay. Cosplayzano says they really need to hire you to write Halloween film scripts. You would revive the franchise perfectly. I have a way to do it, bro. Like I said, I have a way to do it. I have a way to bring back basically bring back Jamie Lloyd. I have a way to bring back Jamie Lloyd. I have a way to bring back John Tate as well. He never died anyway. He never died. He just didn't come out in Resurrection. You know what I mean? And then later on the line, I'll figure out a way to bring back Tommy Doyle back. Maybe Halloween 6 Doyle, Stephen Lloyd. But so far, I have a way to reboot it, like kind of like in a 2018 style a bit. But dude. Yeah. That would be cool though. Cloud now says H2O isn't canon to H4, H5, or H6. H2O, I guess, is like it's like I guess a Halloween 3. Hey, Cloudnum, H2O is like a Halloween 3, I guess, so it's like in continuity with 78, H2, and H2O. Yeah, so Halloween 78, Halloween 281, and Halloween H2O, that's like a trilogy. That's like a trilogy right there. Halloween 4, Halloween 5, Halloween 6 are their own trilogy. Klaus Blazano says, Apariki says, watch it again. Oh, Sam the brother, duh, from Lost Boys, right? Apariki from Lost Boys. Yes, from Lost Boys. I forgot. I forgot. Apariki from Lost Boys. Cosplayzano says, have you seen the most recent Predator movie? I heard, have you seen the most recent Predator movie? I heard it's so comedy. Nah, bro, I haven't seen it, bro. I like Prey. I like Prey when that came out, but the one with Elle Fanning, the only reason I watch it is because she looks hot in it, you know. But yeah, I've heard it's kind of wacky, bro. I've heard that new Predator Badlands. I heard it's kind of I don't know, it's kind of wacky. The only reason I watch it is because Elle looks pretty hot in it. But yeah, Prey was better though. I think Prey was a better movie. I think Prey was better. I think. Um, Cosizano says I'm gonna. Cosizano says I'm gonna watch all the Halloween films before September 8th and get it in and then get it. Wait, hold on. Wait up. What? I'm gonna watch all the Halloween films before September 8th and then get into the Halloween game on release date. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. It's gonna be awesome. Me too. Me too. Just like for Scream 7, I was watching all the Scream movies for like almost 2 months straight every day, dude. I never get tired of Scream. Aporigi says, yes, Lost Boys. Yeah, I just forgot Aporigi. Cloudnow says, so Jamie Lloyd can't be an H2O sequel. Yeah, it's not going to be an H2O sequel, though. It's not going to be an H2O sequel. It's not going to be a sequel to H2O. Cloudnum, it's not going to be a sequel to H2O. Actually, yes. Hey, wait, Cloudnum. Jamie Lloyd is still kind of canon in H2O. Cloudnum, wait up. Let me kind of correct you there for a second. Jamie Lloyd is still kind of canon in H2O. There was supposed to be a deleted scene where Jamie Lloyd is mentioned. There was supposed to be a deleted scene in H2O where Jamie Lloyd is mentioned and when Laurie Strode's past is being brought up. And also, if you watch the beginning of H2O, you see the scissors. Remember, in H2O, in the beginning of H2O, you see the scissors. You see the bloody scissors that either belonged to Jamie Lloyd when she stabbed her stepmom, or the scissors that Michael used to kill Rachel. they were still trying to tie in those movies in somehow. They probably didn't know how to do it like verbally with the script and the lines, you know, and stuff like that. But they did show it visually. They did show it visually, and like I said, I remember hearing a while back ago that they were supposed to have a scene where Jamie Lloyd was mentioned, and then you also have in the beginning of the opening credits of H2O the bloody scissors, those same bloody scissors that were either used to stab Jamie's mom or to kill Rachel. Remember, remember. Castellano says, the Halloween game campaign gonna have us start out escaping Smith's Grove before getting to Haddonfield, which is cool. That sounds like fun, bro. That sounds like fun. Hell yeah. Castellano says, I don't mind watching Scream movies, but Scream 3 is a struggle because I don't like the plot. Honestly, I like Scream 3, bro. I like Scream 3 because I just love that they're running around movie sets and stuff like that. That's what's so cool about it. It's a movie about making movies. About making movies, about making real life movies. Castellano says, Aporeki says, Jamie, one of my favorite characters in Halloween. Yes, she's awesome. Cloudhouse says the scissors were from Michael in the car. In what car? The scissors were from Michael in the car. In what car, though? What car does he use the scissors? Because I remember what car? What car does he use the scissors in? Because when he kills Annie in the car, he slits her throat with a knife. What car? When he escapes Smith's Grove, he doesn't even have scissors. He's just using his hands. Klobnom, what scene was that? What scene was that with Michael in the car with the scissors? Because H2O. No, he didn't. Dude, he didn't kill Annie with the scissors, bro. He slit her with a knife. He slit her throat with a knife, dude. He didn't kill Annie with the scissors. He slits her with a knife. He slits her with a knife, dude. Watch it again. Watch the film again. He slits her throat with a knife. They were still trying to keep the 4 and 5 canon somehow, dude. I'm telling you, it's even in like in an interview or something or a documentary where they mentioned that Jamie Lloyd was gonna be mentioned still. Jamie Lloyd was still supposed to be mentioned. They said in this documentary or interview thing about the movie, but they decided against it. Twisted Hans says, "Hey, I'm back. What's up, Twisted Hans? How you doing? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel again, mate. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Let me see. Let me check the scene out quick. I want to see the scene quick. Let me see. Oh, suddenly it's not working. Oh, I need a more HD version.
Halloween, 1978. Annie Brackett was just seconds away from realizing the truth. She noticed something strange. The windshield was fogged. The glass was humid, as if someone had already.
Damn, all these freaking scenes are in solo quality. You can't even see anything. Oh, I finally found them. Yeah, I just saw the scene. He uses a knife, bro. Look, check it out. Look, check it out. Watch the scene. He uses a knife. It's kind of hard to see here, but he uses a knife. It's like a long ass knife. Bro, I think the mask looks the best in this scene. Damn, it takes so long for him to do it. Yeah. All right, let's see what I miss. What I miss. What I miss. Caspezano says, I never pieced those scissors being a connection until you mentioned it. Yeah, bro, the scissors. Cloudnow says he killed Annie with them. I don't know, bro. I just saw a knife. I just saw the butcher knife like this long. The scissors are shorter. Cloudnow says he scissored Annie. That sounds funny. Cloudnow. Twisted Hunt says, I'm back. Caspezano says, before Halloween Resurrection comes on, and you see the opening scene of Lil Myers facing the wall, and turns out you see black as the black eyes. That was hinting him being the black sheep of his family. That is true. That is true. Clown says Danielle Harris sucks. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Twisted Han says, new puppy is sleeping on my lap, so I can get up, and otherwise the puppy will wake up. It's all good. Keep that pup sleeping. Keep that pup sleeping. Aporeki says, why, Clown Nom? I always come back says, hi. I always come back. What's up? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. I always come back. If you're new here, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. Today's Slasher Fridays, episode 3. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're a horror fan. Please smash the thumbs up. I always come back. Oh no, I think I always come back has been here before. I always come back. Please smash the thumbs up. Please get us up to 15. I always come back. Please. So more people could join us here. Please get us up to 15. Castellano says that alone proves Michael snapped, not just in Rob Zombie, but in the original because his family never took interest in him. My theory on that. That sounds pretty reasonable. That sounds pretty reasonable. Castellano says, love for them to bring back Norman Bates as a remake in this day and age to show a new audience and masterpiece, but it's gotta be done right. Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. They gotta do a new cycle, right? That's something they don't really mess with, huh? It's Norman Bates, but I think it's because like a lot of the feminism nowadays. I think that character might give I guess men too much power or something like that, because he is a very like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I heard they're gonna do American Psycho remake and stuff, so I wonder how they're gonna go about that. I don't know how they're gonna go about that because what is it? Patrick Bateman was just as misogynistic too as well, and he killed women. Twisted Han says also he did kill Annie with the knife. Yeah, yeah, he did. Cosplay Zano says many people thought Michael was mentally challenged, but in Resurrection, when he gave the mental patient his bloody knife, he was framing him for his actions. He was always smart, but child mind like. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, he's like secretly a a serial killer genius. He's secretly a smart adult. He just still has childlike tendencies. Cloud now says, I don't like her role in Rob Zombie Halloween. I would have preferred Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 as solo Michael versus Loomis movies. Yeah, that's cool too, bro. That's cool too, bro. Yeah, man. Hell yeah, bro. You're entitled to your opinion, Cloud now. I'm not gonna just because I like Danielle Harris and stuff. I'm not gonna right here and like shit on you for having your own opinion. Bro. Hell yeah, bro. If you don't like Rob Zombie's Halloween, that's all good, man. That's all good. Not everyone's gonna like all the sequels and stuff like that. Wolf says, "What's good, Frank? Is that an image of Friday the 13th on the TV back there?" Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's check out our weekly. Let's check out our weekly background image. Oh, dude, I'm almost falling. Let's check out. Look at that. It's Jason hanging from the shed from part 3 and from the beginning of part 4. That's Jason hanging from the shed after him and Chris Higgins had their final fight at the end of Friday the 13th part 3. It was good. Hey, Wolf, what's up, bro? Can you please smash the thumbs up? Get us up to 16. Wolf, can you please smash the thumbs up? Get us up to 16, bro. So more people could join us here on the live stream. Apple Ricky says, Frank, what if you found a shit in the sink? What would you do? I would probably be pretty mad. I would probably be pretty mad because that is disgusting. Especially if it's human poop. Human poop smells really nasty. It's disgusting. I would rather pick up dog poop or cat poop. Especially if it's human poop, that is just gross, bro. Someone's gonna get smacked. But yeah, Apple Ricky, to answer your question, I'd be really mad. Apple Ricky says we're in the bathtub. Like I said, Apple, I'd be really pissed. Cosmixano says, I love when Michael in H2O and in Resurrection did his one-arm pull hand trick. It was so iconic. Laugh out loud. Yes, yes. That actually did make Michael look pretty cool in those movies, right? In H2O when he's coming down the ceiling from the pole, as well as Resurrection. I want to make a Freddy versus Michael fan film eventually, and I want to use the Resurrection version of Michael because I wanted to take place in the early 2000s, and I kind of want to do that scene as well. I want to have a scene of Michael coming down from a pole like that. That would be badass. Hey, Michael must have some strong ass arms, huh? If he can do one hand pull downs instead of pull ups, he does pull downs. Huh, I always come back says, did you see the Face of Death? I haven't seen it. Faces of Death. I seen the trailer yesterday night. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen Faces of Death yet though, but I'm hoping to see it tomorrow. I'm really hoping to see it tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best to go see it early because I have a lot of errands to catch up on tomorrow because I gotta go to the freaking costume shop in Hollywood as well after and get some props for our next shoot for Halloween Ends fan film. We have like 3 scenes left already only. So I gotta hurry up and finish the film and then get a trailer cut as well to start promoting the fan film. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get to see Faces of Death. I really want to go see it. I really want to go see it. I heard it's pretty cool. I heard it's pretty good actually. But hopefully I'll get to see it tomorrow. I'm gonna try my best to go see it early because then I also gotta hit Hollywood after the theater. So I'm gonna have a pretty busy day tomorrow, honestly, bro. It's gonna be hectic, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. Cloudnum says, looks like the average Monday on the TV. It looks like the average Monday on the TV. Like the average Monday? Like Friday the 13th is on the average Monday for you or what? Cloudnum. Friday the 13th is the average Monday for you? Cazizano says, I love when Jason in part 3 smiled at her. It was creepy as fuck. Yeah, hell yeah, that was cool, right? Jason was creepy in that movie. He was really like psychologically tormenting her, huh? Wolf says, speaking of feces, I didn't know you had a turd toy in your room. Laugh out loud. Yes, I do. I do have turd toys. I need those for my clown, for the clown too. I'm gonna be using those in the clown too. I'm telling you guys, we're gonna be doing something disgusting. You know, like horror has to move past gore and stuff and start using throw up and poop and piss and all that nasty stuff. You know, as well. So yeah, I'm gonna be using those turd toys in the clown too. Aporeki says, I see you have fake shit on your back. Yes, I do. Those are my turd toys for the clown too. Clown says, what props do you have to get? I have to get some, let me see. I need to get a holster. Because we're gonna be having a police cop scene. We're gonna be having a police cop scene in my Halloween Ends fan film. Also needs, I need a holster. I already got the Warren County Haddonfield sheriff's costume and jacket. So I just need the holster now. I need to get that. I also need to get some like burn marks, some like Tinsley transfer prosthetic burn marks for my Michael Myers actor because we're gonna be doing a scene where he does not have the mask on. So I also need to get some burn mark prosthetics as well for that scene. And let me see, maybe some fake blood and some extra maybe makeup stuff as well, just to make the makeup look good. So that's about it, probably, yeah. But yeah, it's still gonna be a hectic day. Clown Nom, it's gonna be badass. So you're gonna love our Halloween Ends fan film, bro. We do not disrespect Michael in any way. Michael does not get beat up. He does not get tossed around like by an old lady or by some scrawny freaking like 20 something year old. Our Michael's a bully in this fan film. Calzezano says, yeah, Michael Myers showed his true strength in Halloween 2 when he walked through the glass and then moments after broke a door with his body. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man. That fool was already pretty much under heavy under heavy curse power already, bro. Getting shot 6 times out the balcony. And then what else? Freaking what else? Yeah, getting shot by Loomis as well. Walking through the glass, all that shit, bro. Getting shot in the eyes by Lori, and he's still trying to take them down. Yeah, that bro was under heavy satanic powers by that time. Clown now says, yeah, you should take the fake shit down. It looks nasty, what is that? Neva's cousin? Why, bro? I like nasty, gross stuff, man. I like nasty, gross stuff. Cospezano says, Michael Myers sticking his thumb into the paramedic's forehead in Halloween 4 was another time of one of his world strength. Yes, that is true, That is true, bro. That takes a massive strength, like how would you even pierce that, you know? Like, huh. Clown now says, are you gonna make the clown play with this shit like art or R2 or no? Please don't. Nah. The clown's not gonna be playing with this shit like art. My clown will not be playing with this poop like art. My clown will do something worse and way more disgusting than that. Calzizano says being underneath the car in the end of Halloween 4 while it's moving was super strength too. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah, man. That truck must have been high off the ground, honestly. Huh. Castellano says Michael sticking his hand in hot boiling water while drowning the nurse but not getting scolded was wild. Yeah. That's another continuity error, bro. But you could chalk that up to him being under the curse right there as well. Hey, guys, I'll be right back. Give me a second. Cloudnom says, get a bald cap. For what? Why do I need a bald cap for? I'm not balding or whatever. What do I need a bald cap for? Cloudnom, what do I need a bald cap for? Castellano says, Michael still. Yeah. That was crazy, though. Yeah, it's crazy how her face is all boiled up and stuff. But once he pops his hands out, bam, he's all still clear skin. Cloudnom says, still wonder to this day, what did Paul Rudd's character inject in Michael with? Yeah, bro, I always wondered that too. I'm thinking it was probably like some kind of like toxic, because what he was trying to do is they were trying to kill Michael in Halloween 6, you know? So I'm thinking he injected him with some toxic chemicals. That's why when he injects him with it, Michael, when he takes, so you remember when Tommy injects him, right? And then he leaves the needle stuck in Michael. Michael then pulls him out, and then Michael goes like that. I'm thinking they were like toxic chemicals, and it got him, I guess, kind of high or something. Cloudnout says Halloween Ends Myers is bald. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Halloween Ends Myers is bald. My actor who's playing my Halloween Ends Myers is bald already. Hey, Cloudnob, my Halloween Ends Michael actor is bald already. He's already bald, so I just gotta stick on the fake burn marks and the fake hair on him and stuff, and the fake beard and shit. So yeah, he's already bald. My Michael Myers actor is already bald in real life, bro. So we don't need a bald cap. I just need to buy all the prosthetics to put on his head, the fake burn marks, and then some fake gray hair on his side beard. Like, cause Michael has like a side beard growing right here. The other side is like burnt off, and he's got some kind of like long hairs growing in the back, like Jason. Cloudnow says it was toxic, cousin. Cloudnow says Taylor juice. Yeah, it was like toxic chemical juice, huh? It was like some toxic chemical juice. Caslizano says, who's your favorite final girl in Halloween aside Jamie and Laurie? Let's see. Tina. I also like Tina a lot. Hey, Caslizano, I also like Tina a lot. I also like the Tina a lot. Rachel was hot too, but I also like Tina a lot though. Tina was very very gorgeous. I think. Yeah, yeah. Tina was cool. She did a good job. I think she could have. I think she could have been a good final girl if they would have had her longer and stuff. But I understand why she had to die though. I understand why she had to die. But yeah, Tina. I picked Tina, dude. Tina. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up, guys. Let's keep smashing the thumbs up. Let's get it up to 20, guys. We're almost there. Let's get it up to 20. Wolf says the car crash scene in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is probably the most brutal and disturbing. Michael Myers killing the entire franchise, in my opinion. It's probably the only scene where I had to it's probably the only scene where I had to look away. Yeah, bro. They run over that cow, huh? Boom. And then the driver dies instantly, and then the other guy still alive, barely. And then Michael just cuts his head off with that giant piece of glass. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. Casizano says, I thought your favorite would have been Danny's mother from Halloween 6. Oh, she's cool too. Kara Strode. She's cool too, though. Yeah, she's cool too, bro. I kind of forgot about her, though. She's cool too, though. Clown says, Molly from H2O. Yeah, she was hot too. She was hot too. So was her friend, the one with the dark hair, the gothic looking one. She was cool too. Yeah, man, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Casizano says, there's only one film in Nightmare on Elm Street franchise that was dog poop to me. Part 2 was trash. It's like whatever. It's like I'll still watch it because it's a nightmare movie. But my favorite nightmare movie was the first one. The original Nightmare. Freddy was the scariest in that one, bro. The Mighty Sparrow says, today's Friday. Yes, what's up, Mighty Sparrow? Today is Friday. We just started our new segment here called Slasher Fridays. Mighty Sparrow. So I go live on Fridays now as well. Today's Slasher Fridays, episode 3, bro. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Mighty Sparrow. Mighty Sparrow, please get us up to 17, bro. Please get us up to 17, Mighty Sparrow, please. So more people could join us here on the live stream. Costly says, I love the first one too. Yeah, I love the first one the best. Mighty Sparrow says, great news. What you got great news? What is it, Mighty Sparrow? What's the great news, Mighty Sparrow? Castellano says, aside from the Nightmare on Elm Street 3 and 4 holds a special place. Yes, yes. I love all the movies. They're all fun to watch. Yeah, part 2 is a weak point, but they're all fun to watch though. They're all cool. Clown says they low key trying to gaslight us into thinking Nightmare was GAY. I mean, I don't care about that, bro. I just think Freddy was kind of like too funny. That's when they started making Freddy more comedic. I think. I don't even care about about the guy's sexual orientation in the movie. A lot of people, yeah, they bag on that movie because of the guy's sexual orientation, but I don't even care about that, bro. I just don't like that they were trying to make Freddy more comedic. That's when they started with that whole funny Freddy stuff, you know? In the first movie, he was like funny, but like sinister funny. But like in Freddy 2, they were going for a lot of comedy in that. And that's what kind of felt off. That's what kind of threw off the darkness from the first movie. And they started going more into a more brighter tone, you know? Mighty Sparrow says, you're on Fridays. Awesome, right? Hell yeah, bro. I'm on Fridays now. So now I stream now on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Here on the channel, guys. Castellano says, Nightmare on Elm Street 6 was funny but cheesy. Nice hearing from you, Carlos. Yeah, Nightmare, they're all good, bro. They're all funny to watch, honestly. Wolf says, which Nightmare on Elm Street movie do you think Freddy is at his scariest? The first one. The first Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy is the scariest, bro, because they usually keep him in the shadows, you know? He's usually in the shadows, and he's like kind of funny, but in like a sinister, dark way, you know? It's not comedic, you know? It's creepy funny, you know? And Freddy's usually like in the dark shadows and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, like even at the end of the movie, in the final fight between Freddy and Nancy, Freddy is still like very dimly lit in the shadows. You can't really see the makeup too much in the first movie. it's all really darkly lit. Like you can't like Freddy looks wet too and shiny in the first one. Like you can't really tell the burn marks what they really are in the first movie, you know, because they have them in the but like the later movies they really have them bright up and shined up now where you can see all the details of the makeup and stuff, you know, and that's when they were going for more comedy, I think, by Nightmare 2. Mighty Sparrow says as well. Castigliano says Nightmare on Elm Street 6 was funny. Oh yeah. Adrian says hello, my dear friend. Big hug, Adrian Figueroa. What's up, Adrian Figueroa? How you doing? How you doing? If you're new here to the channel, welcome to Hollywood Horror Film Club. My name is Frank. Today is Slasher Fridays, episode 3, bro. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you're a horror movie fan. Also, smash the thumbs up right there. Get us up to 20, please. So more people could join us here on the live stream. Adrian, please smash the thumbs up and get us up to 20, please, bro. So more people could join us here. Let us know what your favorite scary movie is. Castigliano says, another one, a liner. Hey, you forgot your power glove. Yep, from Nightmare. The Mighty Sparrow says, I thought you would be on. Mighty Sparrow says, I thought you would be out in the town with your lady. I'm gonna go out in the town later tonight, but that's later tonight, like around like 10 o'clock. Castigliano says, I can do the Freddy voice a little bit. I could too. But I'm kind of sick right now. I'll do it another day once I'm not as sick. Mighty Sparrow says, thanks for picking us instead. Oh, Mighty Sparrow says, thanks for picking us instead. No problem, Mighty Sparrow. No problem. I'll always pick you guys, bro. You guys are the audience. Castigliano says, I'll get you my pretty and your little soul. I'll get you my pretty and your little soul too. Yep, that's some fucking Nightmare. Castigliano says, Kung Fu this bitch, that was funny. Wasn't that from Nightmare on Elm Street, I don't know, 4 or 5? When that dude's like doing karate to the song Anything Anything by Dramarama? Clown says Freddy is never scary for me. It's the fact that he's not silent. Oh yeah, okay, I guess that. I guess I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, silent killers do come off more intimidating. Sparky says hi. What's up, Sparky? How you doing? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel, Sparky. Another episode of Slasher Fridays. Today's episode 3. Please smash a thumbs up. Yeah, Sparky. Get us up to 20, please, so more people could join us here on the live. This Rogue One says, what's going on, everyone? What's up, Rogue One? How you doing? Glad to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Slasher Fridays. Today's episode 3, bro. Please smash a thumbs up. Yeah, Rogue One. Get us up to 20, please, bro, so more people could join us here on the live. Let's get it up to 21 now, guys. Let's get it up to 21 now. Let's get it up to 21 now, so more people could join us here. And what's up, Rogue One? What have you been up to? What have you been up to, Rogue One? Castigliano says, that's how I feel about Leprechaun and Chucky. Both makes me laugh. Huh? That's pretty funny. Chucky was kind of scary in the first movie, though. Wolf says, Wes Craven's new Nightmare is so underrated. I think besides the original movie, that's where Freddy is at his scariest ever played. Skin the Cat. Yeah. New Nightmare is also great. New Nightmare is also a great movie. That's when Wes Craven was already starting to go into the more meta route. Yeah, he was already starting to do movies within movies type thing, you know? The Mighty Sparrow says, what are you looking forward to that's coming out soon? The Faces of Death movie and the what is it called? And the Scary Movie 6. The new Faces of Death and the new Scary Movie 6 are probably the best movies I'm looking forward to this year, honestly. Castigliano says, Wolf, agree, his look in trench coat was intimidating. Yep, it was. Clowna says, could you say 1, 2, Neva's cousin's coming for you in a Freddy's voice? I can't right now, cousin. Clown down cousin, I can't right now. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick, but hopefully I'll be better by Sunday, and I'll try to show you guys my Freddy Krueger voice. I'll try to show you guys my Freddy Krueger voice. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. I don't know, dude. My throat kind of hurts. Let's see. I can't do it right now, guys. I can't do it. My throat's too sore. I'll do it on Sunday, though. I'll do it on Sunday. Clown now says, "Kung Fu this bitch." It's from part 5. Yeah. Part 5. When he's doing the karate thing, right? Castigliano says, "Welcome to primetime, bitch." That's from Dream Warriors, part 3. Aporeki says, yes, cosplay. Wolf says, let's get high. Dream Warriors. Yeah, with the needles, and then he injects them into her. How does it go? Let's get high. See, I try to do it, but my voice is kind of still like really raspy right now. But yeah, Jose Gomez says Salvadorians love eating pupusas. The biggest city, Los Angeles. What's up, Jose Gomez? How you doing, bro? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Slasher Fridays here on the channel. Today's episode 3, bro. Please smash a thumbs up, yeah, Jose. Get us up to 21, please, Jose, so more people could join us here on the live stream. Please smash the thumbs up and get us up to 21, Jose, please, so more people could join us here on the live. And let us know, what are you planning this weekend? What are you planning on doing this weekend, Jose? Castellano says, when Freddy in part 5 said to his mom, we'll see, bitch, we'll just see. I was like, no way he's calling his mom, out, no way he's calling out his mom, out her name. If I was her, I would have whooped him, evil or not. Yeah, that is true, bro. That is true. That is true, right? That dude was sadistic to call your mom that? Hell no. Castellano says, remember his one-liner, I'm your boyfriend now, Nancy, gave her tongue and all. Yeah, and then the tongue comes out of the phone. Yeah. Classic scene, bro. Classic scene. Classic scene. Yeah, this is what I like about Slasher Fridays, is that we're not really focused on movie news, you know? And we're just talking about different movies and stuff. Clubnow says, I messaged the person with the American Horror Story Twisting Mouthpiece movie mold. He said he may be able to sell me a blank in the summer months. Awesome, bro. Hell yeah. I hope you get it, bro. I hope you start collecting it. Start feeling happy about collecting again. Clubnow. Wolf says, favorite Freddy kill. My favorite Freddy kill. What's her name? Was her name Tina? What was her name again? Was it Tina? The one who gets killed in the bed with her boyfriend Rod? And then she gets all cut up while she's floating in the air. Yeah, that was my favorite kill. Jose Gomez says, Cosplay Zano, you ever had pupusas? I'm pretty sure Cosplay Zano has had pupusas, bro. He lives in SoCal. He lives in SoCal. Dustin. Dustin said hi. What's up, Dustin? How you doing? How you doing, Dustin? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. My name is Frank. This is Hollywood Horror Film Club. Today is Slasher Fridays, episode 3. Please like and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, Dustin, please also smash the thumbs up, Dustin. Please get us up to 21. Please, Dustin, get us up to 21 so more people can join us here on the live stream. And let us know what your favorite scary movie is, Dustin. Please smash the thumbs up, Dustin. Clowndown says, I've been struggling since I sold my last collection like a dumbass. Yeah, bro, I understand that feeling. I understand that feeling. Castellano says, yeah, I have. Hell yeah, bro, they're good. They're good. They're good, man. They're good. They're good as hell. Stop making me hungry, man. Stop making me hungry, bro. Please stop making me hungry. I get really, really hungry. Clowndown says, is the turd in the back edible? Nah, it's like rubber, dude. It's plastic. Maybe I do. I think I do have to make edible poop though, because we are gonna have a scene where someone is gonna get that, stuff down their mouth or something, like that, So I'll maybe use them as molds, get chocolate and mold them into that, freeze them up or something. Jose Gomez says Southern California smells like pupusas. Yes, it does. And Al Pastor. And Al Pastor tacos. Castellano says, I'm gonna have to get some this weekend when I get back. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. I'll probably get some after the club tonight. Cloudnut says this is gonna attract people into scat. Ah, you're nasty, Cloudnut. Scat? Scat? Oh man, I can't believe you know what that is. Hey, come on, dude, that's crazy, bro. Ah, bro, come on. Wolf says, what's scary? What do you mean, Wolf? What do you mean, what's scary? Everything is scary. This life is scary. Jose Gomez says, cool, cosplays Zano. Cosidano says, you saw my Jason Home Depot joke? I don't know, cosplay. I don't think I saw it. Clowndown says, I hate scat. That's nasty, all right. Cosplay, I don't think I saw your Jason Home Depot joke. What is it? Wolf says, I meant what's scat. Dude, I can't say that here. I cannot say that out loud here, bro. You're not, if you're old enough, you're gonna have to look at that up on your own, bro. You know what I mean? I can't say that here, bro. Can't say it's really gross. Hey, cosplay, what is your Jason Home Depot joke? I didn't see it. Oh, I found it. I think I found it. Jason Voorhees from Part 6 makes me laugh with this Home Depot outfit. Who going to work for? Who are we going to work for? Yeah. That was a big thing in the 80s with slashers. You know, they would wear work clothes. Literally, Michael Myers would wear a jumpsuit, a mechanic's jumpsuit, or a gas station attendant jumpsuit. You know, that's work clothes. What else? Jason Voorhees as well. He was also wearing the what is it the work shirt and like the Dickies work shirt and like the Dickies khaki pants, you know, because all these killers came from like working class backgrounds, you know. I don't think Michael was really working class. I think Michael was more like blue collar. But when he escaped, obviously he had no money to his name or anything, so he had to steal whatever he could get just to wear some clothes, you know. So he stole a mechanic's clothes, working class, whatever was available at the time, you know. As well as Jason Voorhees, you know, Jason Voorhees is literally poor. He lives in the freaking woods, you know. So he would literally just have to steal any freaking like work clothes or something he could find that's easily accessible. Just like he also has, you know, the cover, the overalls, suspender things in part two, you know, with the flannel under. It's all work clothes. All these killers would have to wear like disposable work clothes that was really generic and stuff like that. Juju Beats says, "Hey, what's up, Juju Beats? How you doing? How you doing, Juju Beats? Got to see you here on the channel. Another episode of Slasher Fridays. Today's episode 3, bro. Please smash the thumbs up. Yeah, Juju Beats. Get us up to 21. Please, Juju Beats. So more people could join us here on the live stream. Please, Juju Beats, smash the thumbs up. Get us up to 21 and let us know what your favorite scary movie is. Wolf says, Clownum, I feel like that would have been one of the biggest mistakes in my life. I'll just leave that alone. Yeah. Coslizano says, I'll call Jason from part 6, Carpenter Jason. Tommy in that movie was badass at the end of the boat scene. When I first saw it, thought he was a goner. Yeah, and he sets Jason on fire, huh? Clowndown says, ever played Conquerors Bad Fury Day? I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Juju Beats says, good, awesome. Glad to hear you're doing good, Juju Beats. Glad to hear you're doing good. Glad to hear you're doing good. Hey, guys, we got 3 more minutes. We got 3 more minutes and the live is ending, all right? So if you guys got any more questions, ask them now. Ask them now because the live will be ending in 3 more minutes. The live will be ending in 3 more minutes, guys. Cosizano says, I don't like part 5, Jason. Why not? Why not? Why don't you like part 5, Jason? Cosizano says the whole copycat was lame to me. I actually like part 5, Jason. I like the copycat thing. I like when movies do anthology stuff here and there. You know, I like that stuff for some reason. It's just like I don't know. I don't know if it's just because how I grew up watching the part 5. You know, but like I like part 5. It's a comfort movie for me. I sometimes like it when they do something different like that, where there's a copycat killer and stuff. You know. Clowndown says, what's your favorite Myers mask besides the rotted ones and the H1 and H2? All right, so the other ones besides the other ones that are my favorite besides the rotted ones, H1, H2, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, is Halloween 4, Halloween 5. I love the Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 masks. I know I don't talk about it enough, but yeah, I love the Halloween 4 and Halloween 5 masks because I also saw those movies growing up as a kid, you know? And for some reason, when I was growing up, when I was a kid growing up, I liked the Halloween 5 mask more than the Halloween 78 mask for some reason. For a little bit. For a little while, like, listen up, guys. So, for a little while when I was a kid, I was more fond of the Halloween 5 mask for some reason. I was more fond of the Halloween 5 mask. I also like the Halloween H2O mask. I'm also going to be doing my Halloween H2O mask rehaul review this Monday for Myers Monday as well. But yeah, I also like the H2O masks, both of them, besides the CGI one. Um, I also like the Resurrection one. I also like the Resurrection mask because by the time that movie came out in the early 2000s, 2002, people kind of wanted like that original Michael look again, kind of, you know? And Resurrection kind of gave us Michael kind of like Resurrection Michael almost kind of looks like flashback Michael, you know? Resurrection Michael almost looks like flashback Michael because all the shadowing on the mask and then the blue coveralls and stuff, you know? So yeah, Resurrection is a good mask too as well if it's like rehauled correctly and stuff, you know what I mean? And it has the right hair. I don't like the hair that comes with the Todd's Resurrection mask. Like it has literally like 78 hair. Cloud9 says, Cloud9 says, grew up watching Goosebumps with episodes unrelated to each other. Yeah, I love Goosebumps as well. That's why I like anthology stuff as well. Also Tales from the Crypt, Creep Show. That was all anthology stuff, you know. So I love anthology stuff as well. Cosizano says, catch you later, bro. Be safe, hating out. Take care, cosplay. Cloud9 says, mine is the H2O Winston or the H6. Yeah, H6 is great as well. Rob Zombie's master, I love him as well too. All right, guys, thank you so much, Hollywood Horror Film Club. Ghostface and Michael Myers collectors joining me here on the channel for another episode of Slasher Fridays. Today was episode 3. Like I always say, please smash the like and subscribe button. It really helps out a lot in the algorithm. Smash the bell notification to be notified when I go live or upload new videos here on the channel. Hit the comments below. Share these videos and live streams and fan films with everyone you know, so we can continue making more horror content here on the channel. Also follow me on Instagram for more horror content. Link down below in the description. And if you'd like to leave a donation to the channel, Cash App link down below as well. But if you can't do that, just keep smashing the thumbs up. All right, everyone, take care. I'll see you guys on Sunday for Horror Sundays. Hopefully, I can do the Freddy voice by then. Enjoy your weekend. Take care, everyone. May the force be with y'all.